Other people, so recently there's been a culture of Ghanaians showing their disdain for political figures in the name of the president and his vice, especially pretty much started at the Global Citizen Festival, where Akufo-Addo decided to show up at a night of music and celebration and decided to grace the occasion with his presence. The people did not respond so kindly and booed him off the stage. The same thing happened when he came to the Ashanti region, Kumasi, in October, and of recent in the Volta region at the Hobechocho Festival. The same thing happened to Bawumia when he was giving his speech. Clear signs that Ghanaians are pretty much tired with this administration and are frustrated with them. But some people seem to not think so and think it's some conspiracy, and the NDC, Sammy Gyamfi precisely, is behind this so-called orchestration. Some so-called leaked WhatsApp chat between Sammy Gyamfi and the people who supposedly booed Bawumia have come out alleging, say, it be Sammy Gyamfi, we paid them to do what they did. And it's interesting. Some of the WhatsApp chats say, so the name says NDC Public, I think, Outreach is what it says. Sammy Gyamfi, NDC Communications. A WhatsApp group, which they suppose Sammy Gyamfi says, good morning, comrades. You guys did very well over the weekend. Somebody replied, thank you, senior. Sammy Gyamfi replies, comrades, the hooting has trended a lot. We will continue this week. We are going to monitor the public activity of the president. Any place he goes to make a speech, we just move in with our numbers and hoot at him. Anyway, I hope everyone received their Ghana 500 cedis yesterday. Okay, continues. Someone said I received my Sammy Gyamfi said it's okay. And one Ferguson guy says, I have a problem. Those who were taking the videos nearly videoed our faces. If the public see our faces, they can easily identify and this move will crash. I received my thank you. Which Sammy Gyamfi says, okay, I will talk to the bloggers. Don't. We are going to do this from now to 2024, but I will organize for you guys to meet ex-president Mahama to see that he is in support of us. Which the person replies, good one there, my boss. God bless you. Sammy Gyamfi replied again, we should continue to share it on all our social media platforms. I have talked to TV3, Joy News, and other TV stations, and they will broadcast it the whole week. Captain Smart is going to work on it in Kumasi this week on Akuma FM. Hughes will do it on TV3, and the rest will follow. You people, you can't say, who can't try a coin down. That's why we say, right? Who can't try a coin down. It's just the person who made this fake WhatsApp. Yeah, I mean, it's fake. Who is believing this crap? Seriously, if you believe this thing, you need to get your mind evaluated by a psychiatrist or something. They make sure that every single, some of the loud, outspoken people who are in the media, who've, boldly made their disappointment in this government known, people like Johnny Hughes of TV3, of course, Captain Smart, they've put their name in there to pretty much rubbish everything they do to make people see or think that all of these people are on some NDC payroll. Who can't drive their coin out? Like, I'm not saying this is beyond NDC or Sammy Gyamfi. No. These are politicians. Lying is second nature to them. I mean, Sammy Gyamfi recently says Samira Bawumia has a separate V8 that carries her makeups along with her, just like how Akufo-Addo has a separate V8 that carries his chair. Samira Bawumia threatened to sue. Sammy Gyamfi has come back to retract what he said and apologized. So again, lying is like their second nature. It comes very easy to them. They lie. That's like their job description. If you can't lie, you cannot be a politician. So I'm not saying this is beyond Sammy Gyamfi or the NDC or the MPP for that matter. If this thing was to come out in 2020 or maybe 2019, I would have been inclined to believe it's real because things were much better then than it currently is right now. Heck, the cedi was one of the best performing currencies in Africa back then. So if then this thing came out, I would say, yeah, maybe it's fake. But really, what this administration has put Ghanaians through, you think Ghanaians don't have a mind of their own or have enough reasons to revolt? The shit we've been through, Charlie, less of the things we've been through in this country currently has caused revolutions in other countries. This country alone, this year alone, this country has gone through so much stuff, worse stuff than the entire democratic era of this country's history. all of those decades, this year alone, the amount of borrowing and the amount of hell this government has put this country and its people through, you think people do not have enough reasons of their own to revolt? Other West African countries are having coup d'etats. All our neighboring countries, they are coup going around for less. The only reason why this government has gotten away with what they are doing is because we are pretty much docile people, and our way to express our grievances are pretty much demonstration and booing. And you think people need some kind of incentive to motivate them to come out to actually do what comes very natural to display their displeasure in this government? Like one Global Citizen Festival and night of music that people were supposed to forget about their problems and enjoy music, even if for a couple of hours Akufo-Addo came there and he was booed. Two, he came to Kumasi, a stronghold of the NPP. Nobody they support Akufo-Addo and his government than the Ashanti region, and he has failed Ashanti region. So he came here, they booed him. Three, Volta region, Bawumia, an NDC stronghold. He went there, he was just supposed to give a speech, and he decided to make the speech political. So of course, they were not going to take it. Again, it's an NDC stronghold, so they booed him. All of these three places, you think it's really that far-fetched that people will have genuine disgust, genuine disdain for this government? Well, but of course, Sammy Gyamfi has come out to trash all of these allegations, calling it fake. I mean, even if it was raw, he would call it fake, so that would be news. But yeah, he's come out to call it fake. In a Facebook post, he says, "It's amazing, or should I say amusing, to see how people easily fall for fake news. For the records, I am not a member of the WhatsApp platform, i.e., if it even exists, or if it didn't exist, these chats wouldn't be out. Indicated on the attached files, my WhatsApp platform name is not and cannot reasonably be Sammy Gyamfi and this communication." Right? Like the person who made this fake thing wanted people to not even mistake his identity for somebody else, or how to put communication and this communication there. Like, who doesn't know Sammy Gyamfi? He will have to specify on his WhatsApp, his own WhatsApp with the NDC communication. Like, what sort of embellishment is that? It's like exaggeration. They want everybody to know that this is the person doing that. Like, who try to find that home kakra? Telling people not be kiddies in this country. It continues, "It should be obvious to any discerning mind that the attached files are fake, and the creation of some amateur and lazy NPP helens who are the very people sharing same on various platforms. Kindly beware of this unsophisticated buffoonery so you don't fall victim. Signed, Sammy Gyamfi Esquire, National Communication Officer, NDC." But luckily, it seems online people are not really buying into it. Of course, except NPP foot soldiers. No, I haven't seen anybody really buying into it. Again, politicians paying people to do their dirty work is real. It's not beyond NDC or MPP. They do it. They used to have what I think that's what called communicators now. It used to be propaganda something back in the day. So they literally pay people to lie, people to do this thing. But Ghanaians have had enough of this government. Nothing they go for this country. Every week prices of things they increase. Prices of fuel, things are trashed. So people have genuine concerns to show their disdain for this government. They don't need some extra motivation from some paid opposition to do what they are doing. Myself, if I see a convoy of Akufo-Addo or Bawumia, they come my location anywhere near me to come do their I wish you should continue. I'll go there to boo them. I would do that. We've had enough of them. It's common sense that people will show their disdain for this government. Again, like I said, worse is happening in other countries for less. If anything, these politicians are pampered. They are very privileged. For them to think that Ghanaians showing that they are fed up with them means somebody is paying them shows how much I also saw almost, or how much I had to do almost. Because how can you fuck up this bad like this government have done? How can you mess this country up like they've done, and they think that people are not within their rights to demonstrate or boo them, and they have to be paid by somebody? Tell them, make we shun this fool. Again, if you are an adult, a grown adult who come across this and think there's some iota of truth into this, you need your brain reevaluated. That's all I gotta say. But let me know what you think. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe. Catch you later.
Bibini oh, bro, bibini and